Years after their last disaster, Phil, Stu, Alan, and Doug drift apart. Life has settled, but boredom quietly eats at them all. Doug invites everyone to his luxury wedding in Bangkok, Thailand. He promises a calm bachelor celebration this time. Stu insists on rules, schedules, and zero alcohol. Phil laughs and packs twice the liquor anyway. Alan brings a mysterious locked briefcase. None of them realize fate is already smirking. The group arrives in Bangkok under neon lights and chaos. The city overwhelms them with noise, heat, and temptation. Doug repeats his golden rule: one drink, then bed. They toast on the hotel rooftop overlooking the river. Alan opens his briefcase, revealing herbal stress pills. Stu refuses. Phil downs two without asking. A stranger joins them and offers a local toast ritual. The night fades into a blur of laughter and shadows. Morning comes with pounding headaches and panic. They wake up in an abandoned Muay Thai gym. Phil is missing an eyebrow, again. Stu has a tattoo written in Thai across his chest. Alan is holding a baby elephant's leash. Doug is completely missing. Their phones are cracked, soaked, or stolen. The hangover has officially begun. Security footage shows them entering a floating nightclub. Another clip reveals Doug arguing with a crime boss's son. Phil realizes Doug may have insulted someone powerful. Alan remembers betting something very important. Stu finds a receipt for a private island ferry. The baby elephant follows them everywhere. Locals stare, whispering the word curse. The chase begins across the city. They track the ferry ticket to a river dock. A tattooed dock worker recognizes Stu's chest tattoo. He explains it's a symbol of a secret underground fight club. Phil laughs until they're dragged inside a warehouse. Alan accidentally releases the elephant inside. Chaos erupts, fighters scatter, bets fly everywhere. A bruised man whispers Doug was taken for safety. They escape just before police sirens arrive. Stu starts unraveling emotionally and physically. Alan admits his pills cause memory loss and hallucinations. Phil connects dots between the crime boss and the island. They bribe a boat captain with a stolen Rolex. The elephant swims behind the boat like a loyal dog. Thunder rolls as the island appears in the distance. None of them feel ready for what's waiting. The island is part luxury resort, part prison. Armed guards patrol while music blasts nonstop. They sneak in disguised as party guests. Phil distracts guards with gambling talk. Stu accidentally triggers fireworks in daylight. Alan finds Doug's shoe near a VIP villa. Inside, they see photos of themselves from last night. Someone has been watching them closely. A woman named Molly confronts them calmly. She reveals Doug insulted her brother during a drunken speech. The brother is the city's most feared crime lord. Doug is alive, but held as collateral. To free him, they must recover stolen money. The money Alan unknowingly gambled away. The winner? A retired monk turned poker legend. Time is running out fast. They track the monk to a jungle temple. Phil tries negotiating with humor and charm. The monk demands honesty instead of money. Stu confesses his fear of never changing. Alan admits he fears being forgotten. The monk returns the money, impressed, but warns them. Consequences follow chaos. The jungle grows silent behind them. They race back to the island before sunset. Guards tighten security for a midnight deal. Alan uses the elephant as a distraction again. Fireworks explode as Phil steals the briefcase. Stu finally takes control, barking orders. They find Doug tied, but surprisingly calm. Doug forgives them instantly, like always. Escape becomes their final mission. The crime lord himself arrives unexpectedly. He recognizes Phil from years ago in Vegas. Instead of anger, he laughs deeply. He admits the night amused him greatly. Doug is released with one condition: never return to Bangkok together again. Alan salutes respectfully and agrees. They flee before the mood changes. Back in Bangkok, the sun rises peacefully. They finally piece together the full night. Stu laughs at his tattoo for the first time. Phil admits he misses the chaos. Doug hugs them tighter than ever. Alan releases the elephant into a sanctuary. The group promises to stay in touch. The wedding is only hours away. At the wedding, Everything seems calm. Stu delivers a heartfelt, sober speech. Phil claps proudly, hiding a hangover. Alan smiles quietly, unusually reflective. Doug thanks them for always finding him. Photos flash. Laughter fills the hall. For once, nothing explodes. Peace feels unfamiliar but welcome. As guests leave, Alan checks his phone. A folder labeled Bangkok Night appears. None of them remember creating it. They hesitate, then press play. The screen fills with madness and dancing. A tiger appears again. They all scream in unison. Some things never change. The footage reveals one final secret. They legally adopted the elephant. Phil bursts out laughing uncontrollably. Stu drops his drink in disbelief. Doug wonders how paperwork even happened. Alan nods proudly. I handled it. The elephant's name is revealed. Lucky. Fade out on stunned silence. Months later, Lucky lives in California. The group meets weekly at the sanctuary. Life feels strangely complete. Phil teaches Lucky card tricks. Stu finally starts therapy. Doug balances family and friendship. Alan writes a children's book. Chaos evolves into growth. One night, a mysterious invitation arrives. It's sealed with a familiar Thai symbol. The guys exchange worried looks. The location reads, Berlin. Phil smiles slowly. Stu says absolutely not. Alan already packed. Destiny knocks again. They agree to meet, just for coffee. Doug reminds them, no pills, no drinks. Phil promises nothing but lies. Alan brings a new locked briefcase. The plane takes off smoothly. The sky darkens ominously. Laughter fills the cabin. History prepares to repeat itself. As the plane lands, credits begin to roll. Flash photos tease unseen disasters. Sirens, clubs, rooftops, chaos. A baby cries somewhere again. A city skyline blurs past. The hangover never truly ends. It only waits patiently. Black screen. Mid-credit scene shows Lucky watching TV. A news report mentions Berlin chaos. Lucky trumpets loudly. Caretakers panic. The screen freezes on his face. Text appears. Part 2 is coming. Audience laughter erupts. Fade to black. Final credits song plays nostalgically. Old memories blend with new madness. The Wolfpack legacy lives on. Time may pass, but chaos stays loyal. Friendship remains the true hangover. Regret fades, stories grow. Legends never retire. They just wake up confused. A final still photo appears. It shows the group asleep in Berlin. Their faces marked with unknown ink. Alan smiles in his sleep. Stu clenches his jaw nervously. Phil holds a mysterious key. Doug is missing again. Cut instantly. The audience groans knowingly. Laughter fills the theater. The formula remains perfect. Surprise, chaos, broderhood. No matter the city, no matter the age, the hangover survives. Forever unforgettable. The story ends where it began. With a promise broken, a drink raised too high, a night taken too far, consequences waiting patiently, memories erased, friendship tested, chaos crowned king. The Hangover Part 1, 2026, closes strong. It honors the past while teasing the future. Comedy meets nostalgia perfectly. The wolf pack rides again. Older, wiser, still reckless. The night always wins. Morning always hurts. And the story never truly ends.